Hey everyone, I'm back again with a new video, another deck profile. This time it's going to be a Nubatama deck profile. Shiranui, actually. Still Nubatama, just in the clan. But I know it's been like what, 9 something days, 10 days since I uploaded a video, but I was too busy with my college classes, so that's kind of why I didn't upload any other videos yet. But hopefully, yeah, this video you're gonna see, and it's explaining why. Anyway, let's get on to the deck profile. First, my starter, Stealth Dragon. Excuse me, yeah, you know I have trouble saying it. Next, I play 4 perfect guards, 4 draws of Stealth Beast, Mingai yeah. Anyway, onto my heals. Play 4 heals and 2 Stealth Fiend, Sashi Kimi, and 2 copies of Stealth Rogue Kasuri, or. But yeah, you may question why, but I just had them when I was building the deck already, so I just threw them in just to be my heals. Onto my criticals. I have 8 criticals, being 4 copies of Stealth Dragon Kurigin and Stealth Dragon Ganboku. I hope I said your guys' name right. If I didn't say the name right, I apologize. To my grade 1s, play 4 copies of Stealth Rogue of Apparition. I think that's the word. Sadamuni. It's always the last name I'm always having trouble with. Anyway, its effects. When placed, look at the test of cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 card with Shiranui and its card name from among them and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. It's really, yeah, basically, yeah, like any other searcher, but this one just speaks specifically for Shiranui, and it actually does help a lot. But there are times where I do just put them top 7, nothing. There are times that I had 2 of them in my hand, placed, nothing. But no, well, either way, I always have trouble with this. I don't have my days all the time when trying to use him, his Vanguard effect, when I put him on Vanguard. Anyway, his second effect, when placed, Soul Blast. 1, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand, discards it, and increases this unit power by the shield of that card until the end of the turn. Your opponent draws a card. Pretty good just to get one. As you can see, what my next ones. My next four grade 1, well, copies are Stealth Rogue of the Knight. I ain't gonna attempt saying the last name because I know I'm gonna mess it up so bad. Anyway, the effect, when placed, if you have 3 or more units, discard a card from your hand. This unit gets 3,000 to the end of the turn, and if there are 1 or less cards from your damage zone, draw a card and counter charge. Help me get material to use. Next, 3 copies of Stealth Rogue of Gold Hooks. When it attacks or boosts, if your opponent has 1 or less rear guards, put a grade 2 or less from your drop zone into your soul. Helps me get soul material, which is pretty good. Next, Stealth Fiend Terry-Boo? Whatever. When it attacks, hits a Vanguard, draw a card during your turn. If you have a grade 0 regard, this unit gets 5,000. Basically the token. Next, play 3 copies of Stealth Dragon Genkai. I hope I said the name right. During your turn, if you have a token unit, this unit and all your token units get 5,000. Next, when placed, choose one of your rear guards and it gets boost into the end of the turn. If you did not choose this unit, so charge 1. No, my bad. Next, sorry about the light. The light in the background keeps messing up, dimming and yeah, just weird light problems right now, so don't get too bothered by it. Anyway, next, 4 copies of Stealth Rogue for free. I'm not gonna say it. I ain't gonna do it. Anyway, the effect is when placed on Vanguard, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand, discards it, and draws a card. And if he or she discards a grade 0, you draw a card. When it attacks, counterblast and return another rear guard from your hand to your hand, and one of your units get 6,000 until the end of the turn. And this unit, if this is on Vanguard, if it's on Vanguard, draw a card. If I use that effect. Next, 3 copies of Stealth Dragon Gengan? I think. When your Mask of Domination token attacks, Counterblast and Soul Blast 1, search your deck up for 1 card with the same card name as your rear guard and put it into your soul. Excuse me. And your deck, if you put a card, this unit gets 15,000 at the end of the turn. Pretty good, just a little to have him get a little strong boost if I have my token out. And it helps me quickly put more stuff into my Vanguard, which is Shiranui. Next, 1 copy of Stealth Beast the Bear. I'm sorry, I can't say his name. But you may be wondering, oh, why 1 copy? I don't know. Probably because I think I was gonna play 4 copies of this one and take all the copies of this one out, but I left 1 in because I only got 3 copies of this one. So I never really updated it into taking him out fully. So I just let the 1 copy of him in. Anyway, when played Soul Blast, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and return to your hand. If this unit was returned, if it was returned, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand and discards it. Counterblast regard, if your opponent has 4 or more less cards, this unit gets 5,000. Which is never really the case with that effect. Now on to my grade 3s. My Shiranui. Here we go. 4 copies of Stealth Dragon Shiranui. Discard act Vanguard, discard a card from your hand. Search your deck for up to 1 Demon Stealth Dragon Shiranui or Ouroboros. Write it as stand and shuffle your deck. Next, when it attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Shiranui in its card name, this unit gets 10,000 at the end of the turn. At the end of the battle, put this into your soul, draw a card. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's rear guards and return it to his or her hand. If it was returned, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand and discards it. Really good to help me get the grade 3s into the soul, because I mostly need them for this one. Because Demon Stealth Dragon Shiranui or Ouroboros, I can't say that last part. Anyway, Vanguard Effect, during your turn, if you have 2 or more cards in your soul with Shiranui and its card names, this unit gets 15,000 and you perform dry checks for the battles of your Mask Domination token attached. attacked. Second effect, once per turn, counter blast, discard a card from your hand, choose a unit card from your opponent's drop zone and bind it. Rear guard or drop zone, bind it. If you bound a card, call a Mask of Domination token from your back row center rear back row center rear guard. To the end of the turn, that token gets the original attack, critical, and abilities of the card bound by its effect, and you can attack from your back row center. And at the end of the battle, that turn, remove that token. Which is why, let me get my token out. Which is why I only play one copy of the Mask of Domination, since you don't really need a lot. Since either way, the Mask of Domination is gonna go away in the end. So just one is enough. And for my Imaginary Gift, I play 3 protects, and that's it. Since either way, I could just ride, get one, and then this one is discard a card from hand, discard the Imaginary Gift. If other things I need in my hand, I need them, discard Imaginary Gift. Either way, I'm gonna get it back. So yeah. There are times I do just leave it in my hand, or say if I went second and never used my Quick Shield yet, I discard the Quick Shield and just, I have 2 Magic Gifts now. But either way, just something to discard when you use this. But now when you have this one out, you're good, you're fine. And you already have on top of that one. Either way, pretty good. And I haven't really played this deck in a while. It's been a while since I actually used it in battles. And I may, it's not a guaranteed thing. It's not really, it's still a maybe, but I may actually change up, well, not really change up this deck. I may actually make a whole new Utama deck. Because I may make an Evil Stealth Dragon deck. I don't know which one though, which grade 3. Probably the new one coming out for the new Clan Collection. So with this deck, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with it. Probably give it to one of my teammates. They're probably gonna have to get the triggers, because I'm gonna most likely take triggers from this deck. So yeah, this is why I'm actually doing the deck profile on this deck already, because I may change it up next month. Well, hopefully, maybe. It's not a guaranteed thing, like I said. It's a maybe. But if I do, yeah, next month I'm gonna change it up and into a whole different Nubatama deck. And I may do the same thing with my gear deck, because I have been somewhat using my gear deck as well, as much as this one. I haven't been using this one as much as a gear deck, but yeah, those 2 decks. So the next video, after this video's up, you're most likely gonna a few days later see another video coming up, which is my gear deck profile. Just giving you a quick heads up on what you're gonna see. So anyway, this was my new Batama Shiranui deck profile. Sorry that I shook the camera right now, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you all in the next one.